Good morning. Thursday today, February 18th, are we on? Oh, I don't know. I never know. I got myself up early so I could do my post because UPS were going to come and deliver today. And now I've checked the tracking and apparently they delivered yesterday, but not to me. And now there's no option for me to do anything on it. You can't contact anybody. Absolutely useless. So I don't know where it is because obviously it's not been delivered to me and I've got no clue. So it's a really decent job lot of Lego as well. It's a 3 kilogram parcel of Lego with a potential set on it that's £100. Honestly, I just can't believe that we're a cap in hand to these delivery firms and they're absolutely fucking useless. And people say to me, oh, why don't you use UPS? Or because, well, there's the fucking point. I don't even know where it is. I've got nowhere to count, nowhere. I can't even, it just says it's been delivered. I just don't know. Who's it been delivered to? I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to use Royal Mail because at least Royal Mail have fucking buildings that we can go to. And if they come to me and they choose to, you know, grope the doorbell and not actually ring it, or they decide that coming up some stairs involves exercise, so they don't do that, at least they just take it to the collection place and I know where it is. And I think that's why I'm so annoyed with UPS, because I just thought, well, they'll just go and put it at their drop-off point and I'll have to get it this weekend, which isn't ideal. But they haven't even done that. They've just done something random. So I don't know. There's a potential 9 other properties in this building if they've been. I don't know why they didn't just come here, because it was. You could have had a pin drop yesterday at 5 o'clock when apparently they delivered it. So now I've got to try and work out what the hell's happened to that. So this is what I've sold. I'm going to go and post these things. I need to have a walk now, even though it's pouring with rain. I got up before all this charging around happened because I just wanted. I've also got a telephone call today with the NHS with my doctors because they won't send me any more prescriptions, which is why I keep running out of my inhaler. Whatever's happening now with this bloody pandemic, they want us dead. This is very intentional. If you can't get your inhalers, I've had my inhalers run, you know, countdown to nothing twice now, and I've asked them to sort it. And they just won't send me extra inhalers. And now they're saying that I need a review. But I actually physically went in in August to have this review. So I don't know why now suddenly you have to have extra reviews when you can't go in. Oh, it's just so stupid. Absolutely stupid. Just something is just not right. And I have no trust for anybody at the moment. I have sold this jumper, which is quite a weird fabric, and it's got a few little runs in it. So I think I've let this go for £9 just because I'm a bit fed up with it. It's jigsaw. I can't even tell you where the runs in the fabric are, but it's not that special. So I've let that go, and I have got £18 for this, which I did really like this. This is Pussycat London, and obviously if you can't sell this now for Easter, it's a nice woolen dress. And then a piece of Lego, which is just an upright for the castle, and I've got £4 for that. I've sold this set of Lego. I think I sold it for £8 because it's got a fair few damaged bricks in it, and that is declared on the listing. It's got some marks on it, so that's not a bad sale. And then I've sold 2 things to abroad. So I've got all of these windows here, which are Lego again, which are for a police station, which I've actually got enough for another police station. So I was actually thinking of keeping them back, but then I just thought, well, I won't end the listing. But I've got £8 for that, and that's going to Norway. And weirdly enough, we've left the EU, and now I don't seem to have their import number on the order. Now that it matters, it's not there. Thanks for that. And then I've sold 2 ties, both of which, they're going together. They were a job lot because they're both Simpsons, so Homer and Bart, and I got £12 for them, and they're going to Belgium. So I'm going to parcel all this up now. There's no point in shooting out the door early because this parcel is now, it's now somebody else's. So I don't know what's the point. It's gonna wax me off all day. So the stuff which is going abroad, I am going to just put in plain packaging and put the CN22 on it, plain packaging as well. Not draw any attention to it, just declare the value of it, and hopefully that will sidestep any problems that they have, because it's just, they shouldn't get charged for it because it's a low amount, but who the hell knows, because you can't trust anybody. Trust no one. You can't trust anybody. Right, I'm just going to get this done because it's only 8:30, and I'd like to go to the post office before there's any rogues on the street, because I was able to walk straight in the other day when I went at 9 o'clock, so I'm going to start going early again, and then it doesn't bite into my day. I've got a load of books which I've photographed, so I'm probably going to list them because it's quite dingy here for taking photos. I've still got this pile of clothes sat right here. But yesterday I was going to list these books, and then I ended up doing my accounting and getting my spreadsheet up to date because that's overdue and it's a task that needs doing, so I'll just do that. And I think that's one of the things that if UPS did try and deliver yesterday and I was sitting here quietly updating my spreadsheet, I didn't have any noise on or anything because my husband had come home and he went for like an afternoon cat nap because he was that shattered from work. So there was no, if there was noise, he would have heard it. So maybe things will iron out and I will find this parcel. I wish they'd just sent it to Abergavenny or something. It would have been easier to collect it from there. Right, anyway, going to carry on, not have a bad day and get this stuff parcelled up. Obviously the Lego I put in, I back it with decent cardboard, which is what I've got here. Because again, trust nobody. I've had somebody, a postal worker, fold a 12-inch vinyl in half to get it through a post box, even that had a piece of card on it. Thanks for that. Absolutely fantastic. You're all just, you're right at the top of my list, my kill list, all of you. This isn't motivational, is it? Slightly better mood now, probably because I've got the frogs up, got the frogs with me, so you know they're my stabilizer. Did the post, the Norway one had its VOEC number, so that's good, so there'll be no problems with that. Just the Belgian one that they might get import tax on. But you would think, wouldn't you, that with all of that, and it was 2016 I believe where this joke of leaving the EU started. So that's 4.5 years they had to sort this palaver out. Why don't we have a system like VOEC number? Was it too difficult for the Conservative government to do? Anyway, post done, did all that. I've made some more sales since then, but I'm definitely going to go out early morning to the post office because it was about 9:10 that I got there and it was completely empty. far better, you know, and you don't have to do the shimmy on the street with people either, you know. So that's good, that's sorted. I've done a whole load of photographs this morning, ironing and sort of doing things, and now I'm going to list some of these things because I've got a really bizarre looking cardigan. Now, had my telephone appointment, so apparently they're going to send my medication now, you know. They've realised that I do actually want my inhalers, so they're going to send me them. So I don't know, there is no explanation, because she said that apparently I'd gone in October for a medication review, so she wasn't quite sure why it had been flagged and they'd stopped sending my prescriptions. Who even knows? I just don't know. And as far as the UPS is concerned, I put a sign on the door saying, please ring my number if UPS happens to come. And as it was, because I was taking photos, and I was taking photos of white items, this is the stain removal stuff, which is always white, because I was in the bedroom, which is right next to the window next to the road, I heard the van pull up and went out there and got my parcel. So I don't know why they put that it had been delivered. They obviously just didn't have any option to put anything else. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, I've got the job lot. It doesn't look as good as it did in the pictures, so I'm not sure what they've sent me, but I'm not going to be tackling the Lego now. I'm going to carry on doing my clothes, because like I say, those are the things that are in the way. I've got a pile of stuff which I've got to rewash, the stuff that my husband's pulled out. It's got some white random stains on it. I don't know what it's all about. So there we go. And my hair looks really weird, doesn't it? Anyway, so that's the position that I'm in. That's what I'm going to carry on doing. I'll show you where I am with everything. The thing that I'm going to list right away, just because I've had to lay it out with this. It's not even a belt, it's like part of it, and I just thought, well, I'll list it now so that I've got it laid out and I can measure it. One mannequin here. The boxes are looking less threatening. Ironing board is there. Other mannequin is there. Stuff that she's photographed, which I'm just going to do. And those books, which are all photographed, which are waiting. So I'm going to just crack on with that now. And I'll probably take more photos tomorrow. And this is the rogue box of Lego, which these should be another Egyptian set, but I can't find the coffin. Not that I've been raking around in it that much. Typically it's got lots of mega blocks in it, as per usual. As per usual, it's got stuff which has got nothing to do with Lego. That's nothing to do with Lego. A rubber dinosaur, which feels absolutely disgusting. Nothing to do with Lego. I've got two of these unopened, which is quite nice. Yeah, so I'll probably be washing this and then tackling that, but I think Lego is going to be for next week, because I've got enough to do, and if I keep jumping into like doing books, doing clothes, doing Lego, I'm actually not achieving anything. So that's what I'm doing now, finishing these clothes. Just going to do them in little batches, I think, and then I'll actually see some progress. So yeah, that's pretty much where I am. Typically I've got a dress there which has got a hem just coming off it. So this is just it. I'm going to get on top of these things. I've put that stuff that I sourced to one side because I'm looking forward to that more, and I just want to rip the band-aid off with all these stains and repairs things and get them on. And I think that's why I'm going to do it in little bits, so that I don't forget that they've got defects on them, because having just photographed and ironed them, I know where the defects are, so I can get on with listing it properly in relation to where the defects are and then not have something returned to me because I've forgotten to state something that was on it. So randomly today, one of the things I've sold today was a Wii game, a golf game, Tiger Woods one, 2010, which is one that me and my husband really enjoy playing ourselves. I've got £10 for it, which is kind of unheard of. I don't even know why I put it on for £10, probably because I like it. But there you go. So you can get money for things that aren't necessarily worth much, and I know I paid £1 for that. So there we go. And one of the things that on my packing video, the last one, I didn't show you the mug which I'd sold, which was a Maxwell House mug from the 90s. So if any of you are wondering why I only showed 6 items when I said I had 7, that's why. So I'm going to crack on with everything now and hopefully make a little bit more progress, I'm going to let you know how many I've actually listed today, which is still Thursday, but you probably won't get this video until Friday. Okay, let's go. If only I could make these guys work. It's Friday now, Friday. Every time we get to Friday, I'm always like surprised how little I've achieved in the week. It's just totally bizarre, and I feel like I try, but I feel like I don't get there. It's just gone 9 and I want to go to the post office before it gets busy, so I'm just going to quickly run through all this. I'm not going to start rambling. I have sold a Reese t-shirt. I think I've got 10 for that. I'm letting a lot of stuff go because I'm suddenly like thinking, I'm just feeling like, let's just keep things moving and let's just sell off a lot of this stuff. I nearly counted on this, you see. This is just a River Island thing, and it is a small size, but obviously Bardo off the shoulders, and it is pretty nice. It's a size 8. I had it on for 14, and somebody offered me $8.99. It's got free post on, you see, as well. All of my stuff has free post, because it stops debates about how much you've charged for post. It's just easier. And then I nearly counted on it, and then I just thought, well, no, it's just a silly little top, get rid of it. The shops will open again, I mean, won't they? And if they don't, then the apocalypse is upon us. So I'll need, it'll be just like it was before the other lockdown, and it'll be absolutely rich with stock. This is it is a green label, actually. I probably undersold this, but somebody offered me 18, and I just thought, well, I've paid 3 for it, that's fine, just sell it. I'm making money on that. I'm making £10 profit on that, so what's the issue? And this is another one which I've had for ages, which I've just tried re-washing this, which is why I could probably do with ironing it again. I had some really ridiculous stains on the edge of it, and I just haven't been able to get them out. So I've overwashed it now. Here's the stain. Let me move the copy before I create something new on it. The stain on it is very bizarre. It's like chewing gum or something, which I've done quite a good job getting rid of it, considering, all things considering. There's 2 spots of it as well. But somebody offered me 20, and then I just thought, this is actually quite bulky. So, you know, yeah, it would be great. This is a Twitch Hill dress. It's in linen. It would be absolutely fabulous if we could get the right price for that. But we had it on all through last summer, and turned down offers on it, but it's still got a mark on it. It's ridiculous. So it's gone. It's gone for 20 quid. I paid 3. I've probably spent 20 quid washing it, trying to get it stain out. Move on. And then that's the Tiger Woods thing that I sold for £10, which I don't understand. And then I've got a job lot of Lego here, which is just, it's all Minecraft Lego, which doesn't look like much. Yeah, so just Minecraft Lego. So that's going. Sorry, I thought I'd put some of the part in there then. So I'm just going to fling all these in, and I'm going to get to the post really quick. I don't need to get back here to wait for a delivery person. My other delivery was this, which was yesterday. So I was sat on the sofa chilling out, 8 o'clock, and then a notification came through on my eBay saying item delivered, and I'm like, what? So then there I am. I have to go. I went out into the communal hall to see what was going on, and there's this parcel for mine, and they'd actually put, this is Hermes, they actually put that they'd secured it to a household. So that's hacked me off, and I am annoyed about the UPS thing, because it didn't need to be like that. And what annoys me is that because I've been waiting for that UPS thing, although I put this message on, my number up. Although I'd put that message on for the UPS, I'd put another message with my phone number on the doorbell. So Hermes would have seen that, but they didn't ring me. They just left it in the hallway. So I'm just totally annoyed with them, and that's why I use Royal Mail, because living in an apartment block, you can't, these other firms are just absolutely useless. So that's why I was whinging and moaning yesterday, because I'm absolutely fed up with it, and I just can't see the point in it. And I will have to use UPS for my heavier stuff, but you know, it's an additional game that I don't need to have to play. It's just a complete waste of time. But anyway, I'm going to get all this packed up and posted, so that I can get back. I've refused to put the heating on until I get back, so I need to get back so I can put the heating on. And then I've done a whole load of listing, which I've put some of the stuff away, because obviously I've just pulled these clothes, so I've put some of the clothes away that I've listed. So I'm still listing today, and probably be about 2 hours time when the light gets okay for taking photos, because it's still winter. So hopefully I'll be able to do the rest of the clothing which I have here, which I'd like to be able to do that. And then I've obviously got my husband's personal stuff that he's dug out, which I'm going to put that on, because it's £1 capped fees at the moment, so I need to do all that personal stuff and get that gone, including a whole load of other things which I keep falling over, like the Hoover, which I still haven't listed. Get these things gone. So probably be doing a fair bit of personal listing this weekend. Okay, right, gotta go, because the weirdos will be out on the streets soon. Right, all of that's done with labels. Just had an offer in of £10 on this. This is one of the sewing repairs I've done, and I had it on for 15, and it is a nice top, but obviously I had to do that repair on the cuff, and it is generally just not very tidy on the cuffs on this. I know it's a really nice print, but then I've accepted the offer because I just thought, you know, in light of what I was just saying about letting things go, this has been dogging around for ages, and although it doesn't take up much room, it's going. And my printer is having a fit. Don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure you can hear that. It's probably because I turned it off, because I just thought the only way I'm going to get this person, because I accepted the offer about 10 minutes ago and then I've done all my post, and I just thought the only way I'm going to get this person to pay is if I like do things like turn the printer off. So label done. I only tape these on. I can't see the point in paying money for a thermal imaging printer and then having to buy sticky labels. And I know this isn't COVID safe, but what is COVID safe? The way people are behaving, they don't know what COVID safe is. So that person will hopefully have that tomorrow morning. Skipton. If it can't get to Skipton from Manchester, you know, we've got problems in the world. And that's gone cold, and it's 9:30, and I'm going to get this post gone, and then probably tackle those books. I mean, my ironing board's clear now because that item was something that I listed yesterday. I listed that last night. Well, yesterday afternoon. I didn't list last night. Everything that was on my ironing board I've put away because I've been pulling everything else out. So yeah, I'm looking quite tidy, so I'm going to carry on listing, and then today I'm going to photograph personal bits and put them on my personal account and try and clear the decks with that, because we've got some cumbersome stuff which is in the way which needs sorting. Yeah, we're on, it's gone 1 o'clock. God, those spots are really bad. Oh geez. I feel like this week is just car crashed. I feel like I'm in some kind of like stranger than fiction film. Let's just do that to get everybody's got. I've caused myself more problems there because I'm the one with vertigo. The light's okay, so I think I'm just going to photograph the rest of my stuff. The reason I'm feeling irritated is because I just thought I'd tidy up, and I thought I'd put the Lego aside, and then I just had a quick rummage in that job lot that I finally got yesterday, because there was a specific piece that I was looking to get in it. I'll show you actually. So this is the listing. This is as it is on the eBay listing, and it's this thing that I was after, which is obviously the top of the coffin, which is for the set that I had, which I wanted to obviously complete, and it's not there. In fact, a whole host of the stuff which I am seeing in this listing is not in the job lot that I've got at all, and I just don't, it's really irritated me, because obviously because of the postage as well, I've spent 32 quid on this, so it's actually quite a lot to have spent on the fact that it's largely Mega Bloks and non-branded Lego and other crap and various bits of plastic like McDonald's toys and junk, which has got nothing to do with Lego. I mean, obviously there is some genuine Lego. I've just put it in bleach because I just had to go through it all, and there was like hairs and grim bits. There are pieces from this set which I expected to find, and I've got the bottom part of the coffin. I mean, it needs a wash, but I have got so much non-branded Lego in here, it's not worth what I've paid for it, and I'm so annoyed. It's just taken me ages as well to just try and get a message through to this seller, because all it wants me to do is open up a refund, which would explain why you end up with so many refunds opened up, because it doesn't give you the option anymore for resolve a problem. This is the Hermes thing that I had, which is for a pirate set, which I've got various bits. So anyway, okay, I thought I'd sit down instead of like roaming around. It's really irritated me, because that job lot I've spent 25 quid on, and there's another one as well that I've had that's come through which I've spent 25 quid on, which again isn't as it was listed. So, you know, and that's the cursory look I can see that it's not got what I've expected to see in it. And that other seller, I looked and they'd pulled out a load of like the decent bits and started selling them individually, which I can't criticise them because it's what I do, but you know, you must advertise what you're selling. And if you put pictures on of something, it's got to be that thing, unless you're saying specifically in the listing, I am selling job lots of Lego and it's coming from this, but it will not be what's represented in the picture. I'm doing the washing, that's why the washing machine is on, obviously. So, yeah, you won't be hearing a damn thing now. The perils of living in an apartment. Yeah, I'm feeling like this week is just starting to just go down a cul-de-sac, and at the end of it, it's just a load of people doing COVID tests. So the lights got better. I'm going to photograph the rest of this stuff. I haven't really listed much. Yesterday I only listed 8 items, but I've already sold 2 of them, and frankly I need to photograph these clothes. Yeah, I've now got that Lego soaking in the way, but it's not gone well, what I've bought this last 2 weeks in regards to Lego job lots. So obviously I can get my money back, but it's legwork and it's not what I wanted. So stop the rambling and get on with these photos and try and salvage some of the day, because everything is just getting to me. I feel like anybody that's watching this would just be wound up. They've sort of turned off by now because it's just so moany, this is. But this is how it goes sometimes, I feel, is it just becomes just aggro at every turn. Everything you try and do just becomes an ordeal, and I think that's the size of it sometimes, isn't it? But by the by, let's see where we get to. Right, in light of the fact that I'm getting myself irritated again, I've decided to clean the fridge out. My husband is grabbing a load of food after work. He's doing what is essentially the weekly shop. So I'm gonna clean all these stupid compartments out prior to him bringing all this nice food in. Because I think we threw a load of stuff out. We did throw a lot of stuff out. There's probably more bits in here which need throwing out. But I'm going to clean this because it's something practical to do. If there's any light left, I will do some eBay pictures. But it's just, I don't know. I'm having one of those weeks where I am literally pinballing from one. Yeah, I'm just pinballing from one thing to another and not getting any one thing done. Maybe next week I should write down what I'm going to do. A lot of people swear by doing that, don't they? So it might be the thing to do. If anybody's buying a new fridge and they think that these drinks dispensers are a really good thing, ours leaks, which is why we use it for storage, because for some reason if we put water in there it just pours water onto the floor, which isn't ideal. So yeah, it's not going to take much to do this, and it'll be a worthwhile thing to do. And yeah, I'm going to leave the vlog there. Sorry it's not been motivational. I mean, if anything, I'm real. I'm not in any way fake, and this is a journey. This is evolution. This is pure madness. As we speak. Oh look, I can have this tonight in celebration of the madness. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. I'm going to edit the video. I'm going to put it on. And thank you for watching. And hopefully I'm going to come on next week and put a plan in place and focus on what I'm doing and hopefully get somewhere and I'll have a better week. Rather than getting upset about things. That might be what it is that maybe it's lockdown fatigue. and I'm getting irritated by things. And that's just how it's coming out, is that the smallest things are just making me irritated. So thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for the lack of motivation. Goodbye. Okay, done. It's 2:20, so half an hour to 40 minutes I've done that, but I've cleaned everything, put it back in, chucked away some other stuff, so at least I've done something positive. Ta-ching!